Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, baddies and bros, to Destiny, Rise of Iron, where we're at the Festival of the Lost, and this episode, we're going to be talking about if this was a neighborhood, what kind of NPCs would be what kind of person in that neighborhood. That's literally going to be the title of this video. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, we're going to start with Master Raoul, the Cryptarch. Master Raoul. He would be the type of person to generously give out hard candy. Legit hard candy. Like, he'd give out those things that grandmas give out. I mean, I'm not trying to say grandmas don't give out good candy. I mean, shout out to grandmas. They give out the best candy. But he'd be the type to give out legit hard candy. Jolly Ranchers. Stuff that'll destroy your teeth. I mean, seriously. Seriously, why? And then, on top of that, he'd want to unwrap it for you. Like, seriously, dude? The gunsmith would be the type of person that asks you to buy the candy from him. I mean, he'd ask you to taste test it first as well. Like, are you serious? Why would I want to taste test candy that I've been eating for years? I know what it tastes like. Xander99 would be the only legitimate person that gives out candy. I mean, he's the only person that just gives you what you want and then leaves. I mean, granted, he doesn't always have exactly what you want, but still. He'd be the type of person that just puts the bowl out and then has the kids just take whatever they want. The postmaster, and regardless of which postmaster you're talking about, would always be the type to pick up all the candy that you drop on the street as you're walking around, and then try to give it back to you as you're going back in the house. I know what y'all are thinking. We covered Eris Morn back in when I first discovered the Festival of the Lost. Yes, I know. But really, I can't stress this enough. Eris Morn would be the type of person that gives you the most unorthodox things on Halloween. She'd give you a tomato. She'd be the person to legit put a rock in your bag. I mean, a piece of celery. Really? It's slightly wilted. Lord Shax would be the type to dress up as a World War II veteran, fighting in both World Wars, being a World War I veteran, the American Civil War veteran, the American Revolution veteran, and he would be trying to tell the kids about all of his experience in the past 50 wars on planet Earth, winning all of them. The Crucible Quartermaster would be that type of person that you go to immediately. You get why. Moving on to the Vanguard Guardians. Cade would be the type of person that dresses up and goes all out for Halloween, making a full haunted house. He would be that cool neighbor. I mean, granted he'd scare the crap out of all the little kids, but he would be that cool neighbor that actually enjoys the festivities. Zavala would be that type of parent that makes his kid do homework on Halloween. Ikora Ray, I believe she would be that kind of black mom that, would give out legitimate candy. She'd give out Reese's Pieces and everything. I mean, she wouldn't dress up, she'd be that average person that gives out legit candy. You'd be like, trick or treat, and she'd hand out some candy, tell you your costume looks cool and everything, knowing full and well that we're both adults, we don't think our costumes look cool, we're just wearing them for the festivities. Okay, I know this isn't an NPC, and don't judge me. I wasn't around at the time I should have been to actually collect all the exotics for year 2 and year 1, even though I still can collect all these exotics, but still. This would be that type of house that leaves the bowl out, the lights on, and kids would just dump the candy in their bags. I know I did it. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about how this guy really acts in the game. I'm going to talk about how he dressed for Halloween. You dressed as a priest, dude. You're going to church for Halloween. I mean, some people happen to go to church on Halloween if it falls on that day, but for Halloween you go to church? I mean, I'm not trying to be sacrilegious or anything, but I feel like you could do better things with your time. She'd be the type of person to dress up as a gypsy. I mean, she kinda is dressed as a gypsy, but she would be the kind of person that tries to play you songs on Halloween and do dances and everything, and you're just like, give me the candy so I can leave. I mean, that's kinda creepy, is it not? Okay, I know I said she would be a gypsy and everything, but I also have to admit, she would definitely be Party City, the place where you actually buy your costume. Okay, I understand that if I actually hit square and approach this person, I won't see her. So, Tress would be the type of person that runs Walmart on Halloween, discounting the crap out of the candy so you can just buy it immediately. Okay, I understand this guy really already looks ghoulish, but he would be the kind of person that gives out the best candy. I mean, hung jury, the year 2 favorite weapon. He would be the type of person that gives out whatever candy you want. You like Laffy Taffies? He just happens to have Laffy Taffies in the bowl at the bottom. You like nerds? He just happens to have nerds in another bowl. I mean, he just has whatever candy you want. Every candy on the face of the earth, he has. And even if you don't like the candy, it still tastes really good just because it's from him. No pun intended. Okay, I understand I mentioned Tress at the Eververse station as Walmart, but I'm pretty sure this Vanguard Quartermaster would qualify as either a Rite Aid or a 7-Eleven. I mean, because this is where you just pick up stuff. You don't ever stay for anything. You just buy what you need and leave. As a matter of fact, okay, I'm not exactly sure how you would act on Halloween. I'm pretty sure you'd just be in your garage with a bowl of candy, like outside your garage, still working on your cars or whatever. Or flying motorcycles or ships that don't shoot anything. I know exactly who you would be on Halloween. Even though you already look like one, you would dress up as a clown. And clowns are really creepy. Like, you would dress up as a clown and wouldn't give out but so much good candy. You'd give out maybe 1 or 2 good pieces like the apple Jolly Rancher flavor. But that's about it. Okay, the Iron Temple would definitely be that one neighborhood that's right behind the neighborhood you started in. And Shiro would be the type of person that helps Cade with his haunted house. Like if Cade dresses as a zombie, Shiro's probably going to dress as a ghoul that chases you around. Like I said, Postmasters, they're always going to be that one person that picks up your dropped candy right off the street and out of the mud and everything, and then tries to give it to you as soon as you try and go back in the house. See, they don't even have the nerve to have a manager at this Walmart. They just have like a panel that just happens to vend out what you want. Lord Saladin would probably be the type of parent that sends his kids off to MMA practice, just because he doesn't want them participating in the foolish trickery of Halloween. I mean, he doesn't want his kids to have fun, but he wants them to grow up and be like superheroes. He would teach his kids to forge hammers out of their own soul like he did. I'm not gonna lie. Forging a hammer, like being a sunbreaker and everything, is awesome. She would be the type of person that even though she lives alone, she would sneak over to Saladin's house while he sent his kids off to MMA practice. Just to be there. I'm leaving that there. I understand that all of these guardians are actually dead, but they would come back to life for the good 12 hours that Halloween is actually in effect. I know it's 24 hours, but nobody cares about the first 12. It's only the nighttime hours that count. Okay, I understand the Reef is like a royal area and everything, but like the Vestian Outpost would be that type of neighborhood that you don't want to send your kid to, just because it looks so threatening. Moving on. I'm pretty sure she would have the costume of something very inappropriate for kids to look at. Enough said. I mean, I know Cade would have a haunted house, but Varix would definitely have a haunted house. And what's worse than that is that he would actually have his kids working and fighting for their lives to get their candy. I don't understand. Why do you love torturing people for amusement? Okay, even though she's not actually an NPC or a viewable character outside of cutscenes, the Queen would definitely be the type of person to throw parties on Halloween. Inviting people like the first girl we talked to here, who dresses in inappropriate costumes, definitely Cade and Shiro. And that's about it. Okay, this disciple of Osiris would definitely only give out candy to the people who actually scared people on Halloween. Not to kids, to people who went out of their way to actually scare people on Halloween. The tryhards, that's what I'm trying to say. He would only give candy to tryhards. If you're not tryharding, you don't get any candy from him. Okay, I understand there are some actual NPCs that aren't viewable, like Lady Ephrodite and Zur. Lady Ephrodite would also dress in an inappropriate costume, but would be cool to the kids. She'd cover up just enough skin to actually give out candy, but would also show just enough for parents to look at her crazy. And Zer, he would be the type of person to give out the good kinds of candies, but make you pay for them at the same time. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Leave a like and post in the comments, and I will see you all in the next episode.